This new culture we all accepted post-COVID, whereby like extended family, it all just means nothing now, and people just kind of spend a lot of time at home or just with their romantic partners. I bet it allows for a lot more emotional violence and domestic violence to go unscrutinized, whereby there's if people spend too much time alone, then they could be really aggressive to their husbands or wives, and no one will see it because they're spending too much time alone, and they get too used to this behavior. It just keeps happening and happening on a daily, weekly basis, and nothing can be done about it because there's never anyone else, and obviously a man can't do anything about it unless like he records it and sends it to the police. But then it's like, well, he doesn't want the mother of his children like to be in the justice system because he has morals, and honor. But yeah, it's really bad, this culture of like couples in general just spending so much time alone, especially if they childless or just new to children. It's just so sad and dangerous to spend too much time alone. And it's really sad now that people have just gotten so used to like making money off their houses, and they don't really have any care for anything else other than like just their pleasure and their status. So they're just so obsessed with like being so cool online with their sexy photos and their photos of their materialism, and then all they do is spend time alone. And then you may have like really bad habits, but they never get scrutinized. Like you may constantly be eating junk food, like you're ordering Uber Eats, you're just getting like chicken treat every day, and chicken meat is very, very high in omega-6. Or like you may just be really, really low brow and just really, really like not suited for your family, like a romantic partner. It's like, gee whiz, you find out that they're really, really uneducated or really, really impulsive or like animalistic or extremely immoral. None of that behavior gets recognized if you're constantly alone, like couples or so I think it's very important to have a sense of community, and I think it's very dangerous about people being encouraged to be alone so they can just be at the mercy of these propaganda machines. So they're just like, no, don't go around any aunties or uncles or cousins. No, just stay at home, and so we can use our propaganda machines onto you, so you never have any family unit, no one do you respect, just nice and alone, so that we can control you through these videos and all of these algorithms that are designed to make you nihilistic and anti-family, and just really, really you really want to believe that you're God and that you're the center of the universe, and that you don't need any family or any uncles or aunties or cousins or friends or partners of friends or family friends. No, you're just like, I'm God, I do whatever I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. But yeah, I think it's really important to stop emotional violence, is to have more people, more social gatherings. So if there is some emotional violence happening, then it may get picked up. Because like I said, I think it gets underreported a lot. Like, I know so many people personally that have been victims of emotional violence, and they've never, ever, ever reported it because they have this misguided sense of honor. And so if we had a culture that promoted a sense of community, that promoted family, that promoted people to not be so married to their grudges, being like, oh, this is me, I'm like on the Bold and the Beautiful show because 30 years ago our family had a little argument, so now I'm so resentful of that because he borrowed the red trailer and I wanted to use the trailer that day, so now he's dead to me. Because think about it though, if you're not in contact with someone, if you don't see them, like, if they're dead or alive, does that affect you? So if you've got a grudge against someone because you've got such a big ego because you're a cunt, then someone's basically dead to you. So you've basically killed them because they're dead to you in your life. So you've just murdered any experience you could have with them or your family could have with them, because you're so married to your pride. So yeah, I do think it's good to be around people and share your stories and be open, not be so cool and like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I've got my cool fashion, I'm a fashion guy, what's up? Yeah, I like cold brew, I'm cool. No, I don't talk about anything real. I'm just like, hey, how good is South Park? And sup? I like, baggy pants. Baggy pants.